everyone. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Ronald.
And this is Talking Squirrels,
the middle school ministry podcast. Hey, Michelle, you have a birthday.
Hey. No, last week?
Your birthday was last week?
No.
No.
It was back in May.
Whose birthday is it? My calendar telling me about then.
Is it your birthday?
It's not my birthday. Mine's in
Are you
October.
sure?
Yours is in May. Then my outlook or my calendar is all kind of crazy. Well, happy birthday last May. That's right.
Thank you.
You got married.
Thank you so much. I got married and then I had a birthday. It was great.
Married, birthday, and Mother's Day. You're setting your
Yep.
husband up for all kinds of success, I hope.
All within the week. It's going to be great.
And maybe what you guys can do is when your birthday, anniversary, Mother's Day comes up, you can take a big vacation.
My goal is eventually to just do my own thing, right? He gets the kids.
Oh, and then you go.
I get to go celebrate me.
Nice.
That's the goal, right?
Do you like to go away and kind of do your own thing? Is that your thing?
Every now and then. It's kind of nice, but I love him, so I want him to be there as well.
Well, I mean, you just got married, like a couple.
We did. We're getting ready. I'm getting ready to go to high school camp, and this will be the first time we've been apart since we've been married.
Are you going to make it?
I don't know. And it's only 2 nights for me.
Oh, so it's 2 nights that you have that you're not going to be with him?
Yeah. And I have to handle it with 24 teenagers that are all girls in one room.
You could probably handle it better if it weren't with the teenagers.
Right?
Okay, so you were telling me a little bit about this. This is not the only week of camp you're going to do this summer.
Correct. We do a really big kids camp, and then we also do middle school camp. So I have high school, kids camp, and middle school camp.
So yeah, and you were talking to us about promotion times, and it's good that you go with the high school camp because you get the chance to kind of see the 8th graders who just promoted up and connect with them a little bit.
Yeah, it's the time of sending off the seniors and introducing the new high school.
Yeah, but this is an interesting element. You and your husband are going to be apart for a lot of the summer. Is he going to come on any of these trips?
He's hopefully going to be able to make it to our middle school camp for a couple days. But he works a normal job. He works Monday through Friday, and we're gone for part of that.
He's going to do this.
So, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh.
But you guys just got away for a little while.
We did, and it was definitely on purpose. So my question to you was: are you going to do y'all have some vacation planned?
Kind of. I don't know if this counts as vacation, but we have 5 other weddings this year.
Excuse me, 5?
Yeah. Yes.
Holy cow.
It's great. We're in that sweet prime spot when all of our friends are getting married as well.
Fair, right.
And so we have one. We're kind of going to make every wedding trip that we have an extended version. So we'll spend an extra day or 2.
Right. Okay.
Wherever we go. So we have one in LA. We have one in Portland. We're getting ready to go to Idaho in July for another one. Okay,
so Portland and LA are West Coast, but Idaho?
I know. He's from Idaho.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sure. So you guys are going to try to work in vacation of what you've already got planned, kind of.
Yeah. We figured that was kind of the best way. And then once summer is over, we can plan something a little bit longer or nothing that has to do with being around a wedding.
Right. 5 is not a small amount. Yeah.
Yeah.
We took our vacation, just Becca and I, my wife and I, and it was amazing.
That's so nice.
Well, and we were trying to think about how often we do this. So Becca and I have taken very few trips where it's just the 2 of us since kids have been born. Right. So we have 3 daughters. We've done it. We've done some 24, 36-hour getaway kind of deal, a night or 2 kind of small trips. But we've done 2 big trips where we're no, this is just for us, just our time. And one of them was our 10-year wedding anniversary, and that was fantastic.
Oh.
And
how long ago was that?
That was 2 years ago, or will be 2 years in August. So we've almost been
so fun.
Yeah. And then this last, actually a couple months ago. So the backstory is that Becca hurt her back and had to go through back surgery, and then work was really hard. And she's kind of telling me all this stuff and saying Ronald, I need to get away. I need to go.
Totally.
I need to relax. I need to reset my brain, all this stuff. And her parents had already planned to take our three kids up to Michigan.
Ah, go
Yeah.
grandparents.
And so they were like, we want to take them to Michigan. We want to kind of see where, take them to where all of our friends are. We're like, okay, great. That means that Becca had some appointments that she had to do for work Wednesday, and I had to be back this last Monday for our summer kickoff stuff. So, like, that
Mhm.
was our window. We're like, we are out of here. And so,
That
yeah,
lined up
we went
real
away.
well.
Yeah, and so we went away. The airport travel was the most dumb thing ever. We spent we spent the night in the Dallas airport on the floor. That was a nice romantic way to kind of start
It's
the
just
trip.
memories, sweet memories.
Uh, honestly, Becca was a lot more positive about that experience than I was. I was I wanted to not be in the airport anymore. She was great, and then when we got out there, it was just really nice. We kind of like played every day by ear, and we also I have learned this being an extrovert myself, married to a big old introvert.
Excellent.
We had one day where it was like, okay, babe, you you take the car and do whatever. Like we were in,
Oh,
and so like take the car, go. Like just do whatever you want. Go away, refresh, and don't worry about me. I will entertain myself for however long it takes. And so one of the days was her taking the car and getting away because that fills her cup
that's awesome.
for and that's what she really likes to do. Whereas me, I'm the extrovert. I'm like, let's spend every waking moment together. Which she's like, I love you, you're fantastic, but you also count as a people, and sometimes people wear her out. So she needed she
Yeah,
needed some alone refreshing time, and she got that, which was really great.
that's really cool.
So yeah, we had a really nice vacation, and we were not good at taking it on the front end. Like when we first got married, we were not good at taking vacation. We weren't good at like relaxing and resting because A, we were broke, very broke,
That's real.
and B, we just didn't know. I guess we didn't like. It wasn't a part of our DNA. Like we didn't know what to do. And so I was that pastor who, for a long time, didn't use my vacation days, and that's bad. And now, in a better way, I'm like, oh no, I think I'm going to be running out of vacation days, and so that's a good
That's the
thing,
way to look
right?
at it. Why do you think it's so
So
important
you,
though for us as pastors and directors and staff to be able to make that intentional time of getting away?
I read an article today that was how to get rid of a crappy pastor, and I really appreciated it because it was a tongue-in-cheek article talking about pastors serve. They have hearts that are want to be around and want to be present and involved in like their congregation's lives, but like they also
Mhm.
have time to refresh. So I know for me, I need to get away, and probably for me, when I get away, I get creative. And
Mm,
so like if I'm just in the everyday of ministry doing the same thing over and over and like kind of repeating like rinse and repeat, Sunday morning's coming, Sunday morning's coming, Sunday morning, like
yeah,
I get in a rut. But if I get away, I get creative and I get all these ideas and I get all this stuff, and honestly I come back refreshed, and I think I do my job better when I do that.
for sure. I think we have to
So
see
for
the
me,
go for it.
oh, go ahead, girl. I interrupted
I was
you.
gonna say, I
We
think
can
it's
see
just
what.
so good to get away and like you see different perspectives when we can step out of our everyday life. Like you said, we get in that rut, and we have to be able to kind of step back and oversee everything in new light.
Oh yeah. And even planning vacation time where not every minute is planned, but you get some time to like think, to relax. Like we spent all of Sunday on the beach. That
Oh,
was the
what a
extent of our
dream!
plans.
I love that.
It was awesome, especially since it was 75 degrees outside.
Oh my god, that's perfect.
Yeah, we needed oh, we needed the time, and it was really nice.
Yeah.
So, Michelle,
Yes.
I'm going to turn this on you.
Ooh,
Um, so I just I've been married for 12 years, so I'll be the marriage veteran for a minute.
perfect.
You have as pastor who is just gotten married.
Hmm.
Uh, what are you and husband doing? Do you think y'all can plan something like this where you get away, uh, and I guess with a frequent basis, more than once every 10 years?
I think it's the goal, right? When in our heads we're like, yeah, this is what we want to do. We kind of came into marriage and we were like, yeah, we want to be intentional about getting away, and especially being in the Bay, it's just so busy
Hmm.
that being able to take that time to literally not be around the busyness is so crucial for the way that we would just want to live our lives. Um, but I think as of right now, like kind of touched on this earlier, like it's expensive to travel
Yes.
and it's really expensive to live in the Bay Area.
Also,
Um,
we just visited California,
yeah.
and we were like, "Holy crap! Gas is $4 a gallon.
Oh yeah.
What are we?
And that's like
What?
pretty good right now.
That's stupid."
Yeah. We like filled up our truck the other day and we're like, cool, we're broke. All right. But I think, yeah, I think the big thing for us is when somebody needs to get a break, we give it to them.
Mm,
And so very similar. I'm like you, and my husband is very much like your wife, where he's so introverted. I'm very much an extrovert.
mhm.
And so I want to like be around people. I want to go do tons of things. And he's like, but let's just like hang out, right? And so
Let's just not.
that's kind of been challenging for us right now as we learn like how do we vacation together?
Mm.
What do we need when we vacation? And so it's been kind of a fun conversation that we've been talking about lately.
What has kind of worked for us? It's not necessarily a trade off, but like, hey, I'm totally willing for you. Like I told you on Saturday of our vacation, she took the car and she went, and she was gone, and she did, she went to the gym and she worked out with the gym as her happy place and all this stuff. And so she was gone and she had just a good time relaxing. I think she got coffee and all this stuff. When she came back, she was like, "Okay, I feel good now. Do you want to go to like your buddy's church and see what's going on?" And I was like, "Oh, yes." If I had said on the front end like, "Hey, we got to go to my buddy's church and we got to do this over here," I know like she would have just been drained on our vacation. But because she took the time and I was cool with her taking that
Yeah.
time, that like she was willing to be like, "No, okay, all right, now I'm refreshed. I've had several hours to myself, not just like 30 minutes. Like, okay, I'm good to go." So kind of like you're saying, having those
Yeah.
conversations with your spouse and figuring out uh, kind of what fills their cup on vacation and how they rest. Having that conversation on the front end is huge because then you can both get to everybody and make sure, hey, you were going to rest on this vacation. I'm going to rest on this vacation. It might look different, but we're going to make sure we do it.
Yeah, and that's okay that it's different. Like we're different people.
We
We don't have to be the same, right?
No, and that's always funny when we talk to couples who are like, "Yeah, we're the exact same," and Becca and I are just look at each other like, "We are
Yeah, and I'm like,
not."
we're
Even
definitely not. Like I
Yeah,
love because he loves video games, and so I love playing video games with him, and that's like how he relaxes. But then like if I need to like go somewhere or I
yeah.
need to do something adventurous, like he's totally right there, and I just have to give him like a little bit of a heads up, like hey, in a couple days, let's go do this.
The the planning for an introvert is important.
Yes.
Like FYI, if you haven't figured that part out yet, like knowing the plan is pretty important.
I think another big thing that we've learned with like rest and something included is the everyday weeks. So Saturdays for us are really important because he works Monday through Friday and I work Sunday through Thursday.
Mm.
So Saturdays really our only day off together. So we're not looking at emails, we're not looking at our phones really, trying to not at all, and really trying to like do something intentional with each other.
So like building in rest into your weekly routine rather than just waiting for like the big vacation.
Totally, you have to, or I think that leads to so much burnout.
Oh yeah, I agree. And Becca works a job where she is out at night Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday
Oh wow,
already because of her gym and because that's prime time
right.
when they work. And so we have to make sure that we're together the rest of the time. And something that I've also learned is I can't fill up every Saturday with fun plans because that's what I would tend to do
Totally.
is Philip Saturday's like, "Let's go do this great activity," and Becca's like, "I need a moment because my job is people, and I come home and it's more people, and I need to like, I
All
need to rest."
people.
Yeah, and so learning how your spouse rests is huge. Like playing video games, big deal, or or for Becca, I know like having just moments where she's not interrupted and she can kind of like recenter. That's huge for her.
Yeah, and I can't even imagine adding in kids to that mix.
Kids count as people, and this works out. So like, if Becca needs time, I get my fill by taking the kids on some type of adventure, right? So I'll
Oh,
like
nice.
take the kids and go away for a couple hours, and we'll go do something. So it's fun for the kids. Yeah, it's refreshing to Becca, and I get to do some adventure thing, which is what I like to do anyway. So
Works out.
you learn,
Look at that.
yeah, you learn as you go for sure.
Yeah, constantly a learning experience for us right now, which
Mm.
is great.
And no, and if you are going to continue to learn because even on this vacation that we just got done with, like we were talking about each other, like, hey, reminding this is who I am as a person.
Mm.
Like this is this, we both love psychology and all this kind of stuff. So we were talking about the Enneagram test
Oh,
and
love
what,
the Enneagram.
what the our numbers mean. I'm a 2, she's a 4. We're both wing 3, which is funny,
Oh, interesting.
right? And so I she needs identity as a 4. She needs identity to feel like she has an identity apart from being a wife, being a mom, being a gym coach, all these things. She needs to know that she's Becca,
Yeah.
and so that's a big deal for her. For me, I need worthiness.
Mm.
I need to be. I need to know that what I'm doing is worthwhile. That I'm a worthwhile dad, I'm a worthwhile husband, worthwhile youth pastor, all these different things. So we were just talking about how we do that for each other, how we can get that for each other.
That's
And we've
awesome.
been married for 12 years, so like we are still learning each other, even though like we've been together for a very long time.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's so rad. I love that you guys are able to have those kind of conversations.
Well, and rest facilitates that, right? You can't have that kind of conversation when you're like plugging your way through the week and you're doing the laundry and you're mowing the grass and you're cleaning the house and getting the lunches ready and like running around like crazy. Like that doesn't really. You can't sit down at the end of the night and be like, so tell me about the deepest parts of your soul.
Yeah.
That can't really get to there, but rest facilitates that.
Absolutely. Yeah, setting that specific
And
time away to go
oh
into
gosh, yeah,
rest.
yeah. And even if it's like an Airbnb 30 minutes away, you're talking about like being expensive and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
We we have really appreciated Airbnb for that of like, hey, no, we are just going to go away for 30 minutes. We're not going to tell anybody where we're going, and it's just going to 30 minutes is enough for us to feel like we've gone someplace.
Nice.
And even if it's like we just do like one little thing, we just rest and relax, like on our quick getaways.
Yeah. Little coffee dates or something.
Totally. And that we find that to be really refreshing for us too, and that works out on a budget
Oh, yeah.
because it's not a lot of travel, not terribly expensive, something you can budget in for sure.
I love it.
Yeah. All right, let's wrap up this vacation thing. If you are a youth pastor and you are looking at your vacation days and you've got a lot left on there and you haven't taken them, sit down with your spouse. Try to figure out when the vacation days are. And if you are single, Michelle, you can speak into this
Mhm.
because you just recently became not single.
I know.
You still need to take those vacation days.
Oh my
Rest is
gosh,
still
yeah.
equally when you are not married as when you are married. So
Yep. Go
don't
visit your
don't really
friends somewhere.
yeah.
I took so many trips before I even met Alex, and even when we got engaged, I was still traveling and going and seeing people because I needed that time away.
Hmm. It's definitely something that you need to think about. So don't, even if it's going to be seeing family or seeing friends or 30 minutes down the street, plan your rest, plan your vacation, and do what's going to be cup filling for you, for sure.
Yep. Absolutely.
Hey everybody, thanks for listening to this episode. I hope that in the craziness of summer, which we are just now like really diving into, I hope in the craziness of summer, you've got some vacation planned where you and your family can get away, you can rest, and you can recover and get back in the game so you don't burn out in ministry and you can keep on going.
You got this.
Hey, you totally do. Michelle, thanks as always. It was great talking to you, girl.
Always. We love it.
Hey, we'll see you guys next week, okay?
Bye.